Still to come tonight, the crowds came out for the women's cycling tour. What does that mean for the Tour de France in the region this summer?
And what do you think would walk through a tunnel like this? This is the paw print. We'll tell you more later in the programme.
Now, cycling just seems to get more and more popular in this country, and last week's women's tour confirmed that if there's a big race in this region, the crowds will turn out in force.
Well, I'm sure you know by now the most famous cycle race in the world will be coming to Britain for 3 days in July. It will spend 2 days in Yorkshire before coming south to Cambridge on July the 7th. The riders will go from there to Saffron Walden, then south towards Braintree, before heading off on the road to Chelmsford. After that it's due west towards the M11 and finally into central London.
The leg-sapping climax of the women's tour in Suffolk. These elite athletes had pedalled across the east. The start was in Northamptonshire.
Brilliant showcase for the county, demonstrating elite athletes sending very positive messages about health and well-being. And what we would hope is that there will be serious interest in investing in the county on the basis of people seeing that this is a really great place to do business.
And the success of the women's tour has really whetted the appetite for the big one, the Tour de France, particularly in places on the route like Writtle here in Essex. And no one's looking forward to it more than the veterans of the Over 40s Cycling Club, gathering by the Duck Pond in Writtle today for an 80-mile ride. You don't see it for very long, presumably. It whizzes past, I suppose.
Yeah, well, we've got a plan, and we're going to camp ourselves out at Waltham because they have to slow down for a right turn. I've seen it many times in France over the years, like 25 years or so, and obviously being so local, one hopefully won't miss it.
We've been over to France to see it, and it's absolutely fantastic. There's a whole convoy that comes through before, throwing sweets and things out to the kid, and it's just absolutely fabulous. Great day out, and we're really looking forward to seeing all these world-class cyclists here in Essex.
For the torch relay for the Olympics, we had over 450,000 people greeting the torch. I'd expect at least 500,000 people to be here cheering on the riders. And we mustn't forget that the tourism and hospitality is an industry. It contributes greatly to the Essex economy. It generates about £3 billion a year and employs 55,000 people. That's 8% of the working population of Essex. It is very, very important that these events generate the interest.
Meanwhile, thousands are volunteering to be tour makers, helping out as the tour passes through. Among them, Linda Gain from Essex.
I'm very excited about it and really looking forward to it because obviously it's the biggest and best cycle race in the world.
And in a few weeks, the stars of the tour will be here. Gareth George, BBC Look East.
Well,